Work out already. We already talked. You're just following to be following. I've talked to you the whole time. You gotta pay this way. I told them. I said
We
I'm
having
paying through the bank.
so many issues with this landlord.
I'm trying.
Like
I'm trying.
basically, so why is it still there? State your name for the record.
Tiana Coates.
State your name for the record.
Tiana Coates. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Damon Cox, is he present?
Yeah, he coming here. He getting ready for work. Damon.
I like him to appear, Your Honor, not just be in the background, but to
Hey,
actually
come here.
be part of
I,
this.
I just said he's coming.
He has been part of it.
I just said he's coming.
And then two, I can't see the top of your, I see the top of your head. I don't know if
Oh
you're in bed or not.
no,
But we all should treat Judge Bowie as if like this is an interview. Like we all should treat Judge Bowie because I use Zoom as a privilege. It's not a right. I can make people come to court, but I just try to be nice.
I don't. There's no furniture in here, sir. So this is what I
Okay.
have to sit on.
Just saying, it was showing the top of your head.
Oh no, that wasn't the intention. I was trying to fix the camera at first, and then I was trying to call him in here, so I had the phone kind of sitting up. Damon.
State your name for the record, Mr. Coach.
Damon Coates.
Okay, so there's a motion. I don't know what are we doing here? Why are we here?
All right, we are you're here, Your Honor, due to defendant's failure to pay rent April and May and the water from March through May.
I paid the water up when I just paid you guys $9,300. I paid the water up.
Coach, you are in court. Cannot scream out. I'm gonna always give you opportunity to speak, but you
Right,
have to. I'm not gonna continue having this courtroom decorum conversation. I'll let you speak and not let him interrupt you. Please do the same for him.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you. I'll proceed. At the time we had filed.
Oh, what does she think this is? Since she's got in this courtroom, she has just been acting a fool. And I wish the judge would have put a little bit more spice on it too. You know, I get he checked her. He did a good job. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, I would have put a little extra spice on it. I'd have been like, and I'm not gonna say it again. Do we understand? Yes. Yes, what? Yes, sir. I would have put that. Man, I wish I would go to school, get all this education, go through this arduous education journey just to be getting disrespected in my own courtroom. Because that was out of pocket. You shouldn't even thought that that was acceptable. To just cut that dude off while he was talking, just in regular circumstances dealing with people. Y'all, before we get back into it, if you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second, and it actually helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype.
This, Your Honor, the water bills from March 12th have not been paid, and including April has not been paid, and now May just came out, or next day or two. And that is also outstanding as of today.
And see, what I don't like is she's still communicating with her facial expressions. 93 um 93% of communication is nonverbal. And she is communicating a lot with her facial expressions. And it's like, man, why can't you just be an adult and just sit here with a neutral face and listen? It's not that hard.
That we know about. The rent was $2,295 a month, due on the first of every month. There's a $100 late fee per month. As of this moment, I have not received payment in my IOLTA
Look at this.
account.
Look at her face.
I instructed the tenant in a text message yesterday.
Look at this.
During litigation, all funds, just like the last case, are to be deposited in my IOLTA account or my Chase accounts. As to the payment of water bills, I just heard something from the tenant. If she has proof she paid it, please provide.
Look how hard she is struggling to just keep it together. I'm gonna rewind that just so you can see all the facial expressions she just did just there. Hold on. Watch this.
To be deposited in my Alta account or my Chase
Look at her.
accounts.
Look at this.
As to the payment of water bills, I just heard something from the tenant. If she has proof she paid it, please provide it. My knowledge, and
This is a
our
grown
records,
woman.
we
This is a grown woman.
have not received payment for that period of time. Therefore, we filed the complaint for non-payment of rent, which includes the water and includes damages for removal of a basement railing and post during her tenancy. It has disappeared.
Look at this.
At this time, I have filed a motion for escrow.
We could really just watch the video like this. We could really just watch the video like this. That's how animated her face expressions are. It's entertaining to watch. That's how animated it is. And this is a grown woman. That is crazy. And that's really sad. How hard is it to just sit here? If you don't agree with what he's saying, go get a notebook or something and take notes so that you can touch on every single thing when it's your turn.
To escrow the rent, escrow the water, I'll modify the amount as to limiting it to those two items and late fees to $5,079.47. We also have filed a motion for summary disposition. I assume that was to be scheduled at the next hearing on May 20th.
Can I speak now?
Oh, okay.
Can I speak, Your Honor?
So I don't understand how I granted the motion for summary disposition on March 31st.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I granted your
Yes.
plaintiff motion for summary disposition.
Hold on, man. See, she still don't listen. That's why I said how he should have said, and I'm not going to say it again. Because this would have caught all that. Because she's still cutting in. She was waiting for her opportunity, and all she did was wait for a pause. You don't know if the judge has questions that he wants to ask this guy. None of that. And the judge actually did. She still did it, if you really think about it. And that's problematic. And it needs to be addressed.
Position on March 31st. So to me, the case is over.
No, this is the second case, Your Honor. This is a new case. This is case number 25-02025-LT. This is the second
Oh,
case.
it's a new case? Okay, I'm looking at this case like,
Why is
this
it
is
speak, Your Honor?
327. I'm like,
As soon as she paid the judgment that you granted last time, she just turned around and defaulted again.
Your Honor, can I speak?
Oh, hell no.
Please, can I speak?
hold on one second. So he's talking about
Judge. See, this is the dusty judge, man. This is the dusty judge. Every time I watch this judge, it's always something with him. So a lot of times he be lazy. But now, it's like, goodness gracious. You already said what it was going to be. And she's still not capitulating to that. So, because see, this is getting progressively worse. First, she waited for the pause. Now she's interrupting again, like she did the first time. There was no changed behavior. So what are we going to do about that?
a whole different case. So
Yes,
are you
he
saying
is.
that?
Look
So
at
we're
this.
here on 00327, and I granted a motion for summary disposition on this 00327 case. Are we supposed to be here on another case?
Yes, Your Honor, we're on case number 2502025
Wait for
LT.
it. Wait for it.
That is my understanding.
That ain't on the docket for today.
I have notice of hearings. I have a notice of hearing in front of me, Your Honor.
The case I have on my docket, and Mr. Deal, you can
Oh,
confirm.
let me double check, Your Honor. Let me double check. I'm gonna look at it right now. I just had it out and I'm gonna get it again. Just at one moment. Notice of hearing. Just a second. I just had it out. And it's scheduled for today at 1:30. One moment. Here it is. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Oh,
I'm sorry. You are, wait a minute. That's which notice of hearing is that one? May 7th, 25. This case, we get the
Uh-oh.
case numbers mixed up. 00327.
Yeah, that's this case, 00327.
Which was closed out. I'm just annoyed because I didn't even get to speak because none of this is
Yeah,
right.
yes, and for some reason,
But Ms. Coach, you are going to speak. We're just making sure that it is the right case because the things he weren't saying weren't lining up. Relax.
just a moment. Let me get that.
Yeah, because he's talking about a whole other case that's not in front of me.
See, he done lost control. First, he done lost control of his courtroom. Or he lost control of his courtroom. And typically, that's what happens when you lose control of situations. Then the last thing to go is then you going to start losing control of yourself. Look how the judge just reacted. He just reacted very emotionally. When he first checked her at the beginning, he was very much detached and he was able to do it in a professional manner. And now look at him. He's falling apart because she keeps doing it. You said not to do it, but you didn't put any type of stipulations. You didn't put any consequences on it. So now you're losing control of yourself. That's why I said I would have made sure we understood because I already know what I'm dealing with. If you're already starting like this and the way she did it, let me know everything I needed to know. So I would have made sure we were very clear on that at that point, so that when it got back to this next time, that, oh no, you don't remember what you told me? Oh, you're just gonna do it anyway, huh? And now he's losing control.
Let me look this up. Here it is. Case number, second case, 02025 LT. And then they sent out a hearing notice, right, when I filed it, and the other case number is what happened.
Hmm.
And then we have, let me check this other case. No, let's see the summons. And the summons says, there we go. Where's my summons? Let's get that out. Here we go. Now,
Boy, she hoping and praying it was an error somewhere. Look at her. She's on pins and needles. She is hoping and praying that they made an error.
I see. This summons says 02025, and this is scheduled for May 20th.
So
Whose mistake was it?
That was sent out, but they used the other case number.
all right, so yeah, this case is not up today. This is a different case. So if I say 00327 LT is, in my eyes, closed because I granted the motion for summary disposition.
Well,
So-
can we just amend it and include this one?
Well, no, we have
Good.
I have to figure out what's going on with that one. So Ms. Coast, you may proceed. There's so much. So our address is 70 North Saginaw. See a lot of errors on these pleadings, but
From my understanding, from my remembrance, this judge always be trying to get out of doing extra work. He always be trying to find mistakes so he don't have to do no work. If I recall from some of the other clips that I've seen of him, like it never fails.
go ahead, Ms. Coates.
Um, when we came to court, what was that, in March, which was like towards the end of March, which was the
So,
31st. Right,
so is this, I'm sorry, is this regarding a new case?
yeah, it
Because-
is. It's leading into the new case. I wanted to state something. I had to clear all the balances, including all the water bills. I paid like $9,300. That was with the water bills included into that case. I was caught all the way up. Once I paid the $9,300, I was caught up with everything, including the water bills, because they included everything into the totals. Okay. So after I paid the money, the rent was coming up, and I told you, like I told him, after I paid the $9,300, I wasn't gonna have the money right then and there because they wanted you to include it into that portion, and I didn't have it because I gave them everything that I had, right? Everything that I had saved up, whatever. I told them because they text the phone asking when the payment was going to be due. I texted them twice. I responded that I was going to pay on the 9th. We're coming off of a layoff too. This was only a couple weeks ago, right? Now, I didn't owe anything but the 90 something dollars for the water bill that was due in April. I don't owe nothing for no months behind. It's just $91 or whatever. As far as the rent, I paid one through Baseline, and I told them ahead of time that I was going to pay the other one through the account. When I was always able to use Baseline. Baseline is set up for me to pay the rent through there. They want to direct and tell me how to pay, telling me that because of the last court stuff, when you put it into escrow, I couldn't pay through Baseline this time.
Because let me ask you this. So did you make,
I made a payment through Baseline for April. I
no,
told them
I'm
that I was
talking
making.
about on this 327 case, you say you paid
That
90.
whole payment was made in full. I have the receipt. They have a
Okay, well,
copy
let's
of the
stop right
receipt.
there. Mr. Emerson, did you file a satisfaction of judgment to this court on that case?
No,
No, I did not.
All right, but I think that's necessary because she satisfied that judgment on the 327 case. So
I can file. That's no problem.
okay, give me 1 second. Let me update this file with that information because technically we're here on this case, this case. So I would say that defendants pay. How much did you pay, Ms. Cole?
it was like $9,300, 9,200 and some change, almost $9,300. It was really close to $9,300.
You got
$9,300.
that exact amount? Did you receive that?
I have that exact amount. Give me a moment. Let me go to that file.
Really think about what that means. So this is a whole nother case. So that means that they had to, I'm assuming, sue her before. And that means that she would have been behind in rent before. And how much she was behind was $9,300, basically. That's basically what that's saying. She was behind $9,300 before with them. And she basically paid it off because I guess she had been saving it because she hadn't been paying it. And then now she done got behind with them again, so they had to start a whole new case. Wow. So she done did it already before. And now we end up here again, allegedly.
File and get the amount out. One moment.
She was behind $10,000 before, just about, allegedly.
Let's go on, Your Honor. I have to look for that at the moment.
Do you want me to kind of, I can't, that was just in March, hold on, really fast. I
But
can see.
I have it. Just a second, Your Honor.
See, and the reason why it's so complex and it's such a mess is because they had to come back here
We'll
again.
just deal with that new case on the day it comes.
It's going to Jordan.
Jordan made.
9078.12 is what I think I paid. 92. Hold on.
We'll have it in a moment.
Yeah, that's Judge Jordan at 9:30. Makes one.
It looked like from the receipt, it looked like I deposited $9,078.12. That's what the receipt say. I deposited 91, yeah, I deposited $9,100.
And that, I think that's the right number because I first their action.
Let's skip around through here a little bit to avoid this.
Am I able to finish speaking or no?
Oh, she want to keep speaking?
Right. So when I paid it, I was up to date with everything, right? And then I told them that I needed for payroll to hit, right? But they filed anyways. They was ready to file anyways. Now I paid April rent through Baseline. He didn't want me to pay through that, but that's a part of one of the payments that I can use or whatever. They just want to tell me what I can use, what I can't use, telling me I'm through litigation right now or whatever. You got to pay this way. I told them, I said, I'm paying through the bank with one of them, and the other one is going to be paid on the 9th. I told him this 2 times. Then yesterday he comes and say you can't pay through Baseline. Well, I already paid through Baseline, and that's the way that I was paying. Anyways, I told him that ahead of time. It was never stated that I couldn't use Baseline. My whole rental stuff is set up where I can use that monthly or I can use the account that's in my lease. They want me to deposit to a whole nother account that's not even on the lease. But for this month right here, which I told them I was giving them on Friday. My problem is I brought up to you the last time we was at court that they wasn't doing home repairs. Still haven't done home repairs, right? So I told them months ago, which I brought this up the last time we was at court, that yes,
If you're having so many issues with them as landlords,
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Why are you still there?
I'm trying. I'm
That's a
trying.
good question.
I look every day.
You know, Ms.
Look,
Coates, like people that you talk to about me and my personal life will be like, Jeremy is really stress free. I don't mean to be so informal, but Jeremy Bowie, they call me Bowie, is really stress free. I do not allow any negativity in my orbit, whether it's a corporation or an individual. Like, it's so many other places.
If I would have knew,
right.
let me tell you something.
That's what I'm saying. She talking about she can't find nowhere else. What are you talking about? You can't find nowhere else. They're building new apartments every day. What are we really saying here? I need her to explain that because that's a great question. I wish they asked that more in court when people complain about all these repairs and all these things that is wrong with the property, so that then justifies them not paying rent. I wish more judges asked, well, why are you still there then?
If I would have knew, my house was getting sold. My 7-year-old had tore his ACL 2 weeks before it was time, and I had to do what I had to do. If I would have knew, let me tell you something. The drains is overflowing in here. I sent them pictures about the tub and the paint peeling that basement. They had a repairman over here months ago. I sent them that months ago. The whole post that connects to the railing to go down the stairs fell, and he wants to charge me for that.
So I would say you're going to meet Judge Jordan on the 20th. So just gather all that and have that for that court date.
How do I get the pictures to you guys if I'm going to have Zoom? I would like to send everything or give everything to you guys where you can look at it to where it's when we're on Zoom, I can barely show you anything.
No. Well, East Coast. That's why you can go to like Kinko's or CVS or have a printer. You print out and bring it up to the court. Like you can always court. But I need that final number, Mr. Abrams, because I do got to move on.
Oh, here, Your Honor, here's the number. And the number I have in front of me is $9,078.12.
And that was paid on?
That was paid on April 14th.
Okay, so what I'm noting in this file was defendant paid $9,078.12 on 4/14/25 to plaintiff. Plaintiff needs to file a certificate of satisfied judgment to the court. And so so this case is officially in a closed box. And the 25 in the other case that you have in front of Judge Jordan, I'll let him figure that out. And then if it needs to come up to me for a final resolution, then it will.
Is that in front of Judge Jordan, or I think your name
Yes,
is on this, Your
that's
Honor?
in front of Judge Jordan. That's 25-02025. That'll be before him. That'll be on May 20th at 9:30 a.m. You're going to start off landlord tenant court first, and then it may stipulate its way up here.
All right, because last time Judge Jordan told me in order to have the court hear the motion for escrow, that has to be before yourself.
Right, but they transferred the whole case up to me. Yeah, he transferred the whole case up to me for a final pretrial. The first hearing is before Judge Jordan, and if it goes past the first hearing, there's no agreement, then it comes up to me for a final pretrial, bench trial or whatever, so.
I see. Is there any way we can skip it, go directly to you, Your Honor, rather than?
No, y'all gonna talk to Judge Jordan first.
I got it.
Okay. And there's an order for restraint against transfer of.
That was on the first case, Your Honor. Was that order issued?
That was on this case?
Yes, that was on the first case.
Oh, I'm just not seeing this.
No, not the second case. I had filed that, and in the interim from filing it, you granted the motion for summary disposition.
Oh, no, I mean, you already got your money now, so.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor.
So, yeah, this is moot at this point.
That's correct.
I got a question, Judge. If it comes up to you for escrow, is there like, because the money is not a problem, is there any way if it is decided to go into escrow, that we can have them fixing home repairs that is on the list from the move-in check-in that has not been done?
So bring the movement checklist, and so everything that you're claiming is not being done, I would bring that into Judge Jordan.
Okay.
Just, So we're all set, go before Judge Jordan on the 30th, and then if
20th.
necessary, the 20th, I'm sorry, necessary, it needs to come up to me. It will.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all right, Your Honor. Unfortunately, the delay is just going to continue on the same pattern as the last one.
How?
Can the court
When
give
you
us
just got paid 1 month.
the court
and
give
you
us a date for the semi disposition motion that was filed?
April is paid. This month is being paid in 2 days. How is it delaying anything?
You know, that's great. If we can work this out.
It worked out already. We already talked. You're just filing to be filing. I've talked to you the whole time.
Talking, I need payment.
I need things fixed, but are you fixing them? No.
Coach, once again, your blood pressure up when you got control of the whole situation.
Well, he's already paid for April.
Is the lease?
Boy, imagine if it was a man just yelling at a woman in court like that. Imagine that. If it was the roles was reversed, and this man was screaming at her like how she's just screaming at him and just being able to just have emotional outbursts directed towards him. Imagine if he was doing that to her. The judge would have had no tolerance for that the first time it happened. But she just keeps being able to do that. Shoot, I'd have been like, man, I'd have played the victim. I'd have been like, Judge, she's scaring me. Let's finish this.
For you?
No, it's not. That's why I was trying to get things. No, we have a lease. There is a lease. There was no like month to month where a lease has to get renewed. No, there is a lease. That's why I was trying to get them to fix their stuff, but they don't. They only want money.
What's the current duration of the lease right now? Is it month to month or a year long?
No, it's not month to month.
It expires, Your Honor. I'll tell you the date of expiration in a moment. Here it is.
It's like March.
It expires April 30th, 26.
Yeah, for a whole nother year. Was that a 2-year lease or you just resigned it?
No, it was like a year and a half.
Your Honor. It was September 13th of 24. Am I looking at the right one? No.
Yeah, that's right.
18 months, Your Honor.
Y'all gonna have to figure this out because y'all not sending me to Trinity Health. All right. See y'all later. Bye.
My
Bye.
He talking about y'all don't gonna have to figure this out because y'all stressing me out. I told you he lazy. What you mean? You the one making it take so long. You know dang well they're about to go to that other judge, and that other judge is gonna say, "Oh, this is above me. I need to send y'all to him." So why didn't you just acknowledge what he said and skip that process to begin with? Because he trying to buy himself some more time. I told you he lazy. You already how do we know right now that it's gonna end up being sent to you already? And yet we don't just go ahead and just have it with you where we can just get into everything immediately and get it knocked out. What's the point? Doesn't make any sense a lot of times the way that these things are just so time consuming when we could really just knock it out. But we'll leave it there for today. Excuse me. If you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second and it actually helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype the video, hype is a new feature that YouTube offers where it helps smaller content creators like myself. And basically, when you hype, it actually pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So you just press the hype button and it shows the points. And because I am a smaller creator, smaller channel, we get more points per hype. And it was designed for smaller creators. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. And then also Patreon's link below if you want to see self-improvement content as well. But until then, I'll catch you in the next video.